Oh, I'm gonna get so triggered in this video.
Things that bother you never bother me. I feel happy and fine, ha-ha! Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, where today I have a little bit of rage inside me. And I don't just mean those, those little, oh, you little bugger annoyances. No, I'm talking full-blown rage that requires copious amounts of alcohol to help you get through. Not that I advocate drinking to solve life's problems. Unless it works. Oh, Jack, you're such a good friend. That's a killer saying. That is when you know that you're not getting anywhere with that person. You're just a friend. You are not going any further than that. But you know what? I can deal with that. I can manage that. I can accept it. I can get past it. I can move on without letting it bother me. No. The worst one, the absolute worst thing for me to hear, oh, Jack, I just wish that I could be with a guy who's just like you. Well, hey, you know that I actually know a guy who's just like me? Yeah, he's similar personality traits, just similar qualities that I have. No, of course, you're just super glad to have him as a friend. I'll tell you what, next time you come to me complaining about how you can never find the right guy, just stop for a minute, alright, and think about the guy who sits at home pondering his lonely existence while you're off at some club somewhere getting off with the wrong guy, and then take a moment to consider what's important to you in a partner. You've got the guy who you meet in the club with a fake tan and enough hair gel to drown Joey Essex. He's pretty to look at, fair enough, well done you, but he'll probably treat you like shit, and he's probably slept with most of the town, which, by the way, is a habit that I doubt he'll be giving up anytime soon just because he's committed to you. But then you've got the other guy who won't cheat on you, he'll treat you right, he'll make you feel safe and comfortable, and he'll make you laugh. But you've disregarded him because he looks like the love child of Phil Mitchell and Shrek after it's been beaten half to death with a shovel. Oh yeah, of course, you'd love to be with a guy just like me, which basically means me, but better looking. So, thanks for that confidence boost.
We're living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
Do you know when you're at work and you pray that your boss will be alright, and then you get there and he's an absolute nightmare? Thankfully, I don't see my boss that much, so it doesn't bother me that he's an absolute cunt. No, this isn't about bosses. See, I work in a very menial, very manual job. And the thing is, if one person on the team isn't pulling their weight, the whole thing starts to fall apart. So, lazy people who don't do the job isn't what this is about either. See, that is frustrating, it's definitely frustrating, but they're doing something wrong there, so I'm well within my rights to go and confront them about it, therefore letting that annoyance out. Which, by the way, side note, when that happens with me, it's pretty freaking spectacular. No, the thing that really makes my blood boil is when someone comes over to me and tries to explain to me how to do my own job. You see, that's the type of anger that you can't let out, because you can't go up to someone and start shouting at them for trying to help. That builds and builds and builds. See, there's this one person where I work. Let's call her Sandra. Sandra has been doing the job for a couple of months now, and she can't do it. She's slow, she makes mistakes, but you know what? That's fine. We can deal with that, we can manage that, we can cover for her mistakes. It's not that big a deal. No. What bothers me is when she, who, mind I reiterate, has been there for 3 months and can't do the job, she comes to me, who's been there for over a year and a half and can do the job, and tells me how I should be doing it. What? I don't know what's happened to my voice, but that's what he does to me. Now, even that is okay if I'm not concentrating and I'm genuinely doing something wrong. By all means, come and tell me I'm doing it wrong, that's fine. But in the situation that I'm thinking of, and this did genuinely happen, she came over to me and told me that my way of doing it was wrong. My way of doing the job was wrong, and that I should be doing it her way. Her slower, sloppier, more inexperienced way. Oh, and the bonus part, and this is just for fun, she was just covering for a friend of mine who I was working with while he went for a drink. And me and him had a system going, a method going that was working very well, very effectively. She comes in, starts doing it differently. I ask her to just for a couple of minutes, just go with what we were doing so as not to mess it up. But oh, no, of course, she's right. We should all change the way we do it. Someone alert the presses because Sandra has revolutionized the way we do our job. Well done, Sandra. No, shut up and do your job. She also has this habit. This is the same freaking woman, and she has this habit of narrating what we're already doing, but saying it in a way like she's telling us what to do. Like if we're stacking a pallet up and we're just like, we've done this the right number of layers, we're putting another layer of cardboard on so that we can put another layer on top of it. We'll be like midway through moving the cardboard over and she'll go, right guys, we need to put another layer of cardboard on now. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you for that wonderful insight. I do not know how this place would run without you, dear. Oh. And the worst part of it all is, this is genuinely the only thing she does. She doesn't actually do anything. Her contribution to the team is winding everyone up. So I guess this entry would just have to be people who are useless at work, but are useless in a way that they don't look useless, so that you look like the bad guy if you shout at them.
Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
You know what? I was actually going to have a third thing on this list because these lists just tend to sound better in threes, don't they? But you know what? Sod it. The third one is when you're not creative enough to come up with a full video and you've no one to blame but yourself. Now where's my f***ing vodka?
Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
Oh, thanks for watching, guys. That's the end of this video. I need to go and find myself some Valium or something to try and calm myself down. Let me know down in the comments what raises your blood pressure. And also click like, because if you don't, I'm going to go and drink more to drown my sorrows. And click subscribe to see more from me. And I will see you guys next week with a brand new video. See ya.
Things that bother you never bother me. I feel happy and fine. Ha-ha! Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Having got a lot, I don't need a lot. Coffee's only a dime.